started. War3Station Cup semifinal number 2. We are on Echo Isles in Chaemiko versus Colorful. Feels like these are the two favorites. It could be the grand final already.
Bro, I have been wronged.
What?
They started without me.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
It's just like snap, 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 snap.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy. They start without any kind of break. So, yeah, you kind of have to follow my lead. Then I guess we have no delay. That's good. So you have at least an idea of what's going on. And what's going on is the second semifinal. We will determine the opponent of Soin in the grand final and the opponent of Pink in the game for third. I'm not too sure who my favorite is here. It's pretty much 50-50 to me.
Players' forces are under attack.
You, being one of Colorful's biggest fan in the world, will certainly give the edge to the Night Elf, but...
I am a big fan, but dude, Chaemiko is really strong as well.
Yeah, we have a Mountain King Warden on Echo Isles, and I love that already. A little bit late for the harass, I think. Depends on the last hits now. Crystal Ball doesn't help here. Oh, Warden gets the big steal. Not steal, but big last hit. Mountain King close to level 2 as well. So I think he got something too. Oh, doesn't block. But yeah, no level 2s just yet. Oh, Warden got it. With one more last hit. This is going to be an interesting matchup.
This is a very weird MK opening. He's creeping green into harass. Not the usual Merc Camp creep first, which normally we always see with this.
Showing confidence in his last hit steal ability.
And he's teching! MK first tech!
MK rifles tech, yeah.
What is this?
Well, Chaemiko is the Korean human. Like Sok and Chaemiko, they both have their very own playstyle. It's not like human is set in stone. There's so many varieties, so many different builds to use.
Yeah, I guess there's many different builds to use, but normally MK is always considered you have to creep level 3, you have to get Merc Camp, you have to fast expand. And that has been kind of set in stone for a while, in my opinion. But yeah, Chaemiko turns that on its head. We need to turn the overlay on its head, right?
Yep, got it. Sorry.
Level 2 for the MK. It's taking a lot of damage though, and this is the issue with playing MK first. When you don't have Shadow Priest, it's really hard to heal this bad boy up.
Yeah, he's kind of making no use of the advantages that Echo Isles gives you. Early Merc Camp, easy expansion, easy to creep level 3 as well. Just focusing on the Warden. And that didn't work too well. Tier 2 tech is on the way, Hunter's Hall is in time. Wonder if he plays her solo these days, or with a Tinker, with an Alchemist, with a Naga, with whatever. Panda. Should be a solo Warden though.
Players' forces are under attack.
I'm expecting a Naga.
Okay.
Yeah, if you play Warden 1 base versus 1 base, it's really hard to find the space for her to level. The human isn't necessarily going to be so busy with his expansion and fortifying, where the Warden can easily get to level 4, level 5, blink around the map, go for Fan of Knives. If it's all 1 base, it's a lot tougher for the Warden. Oftentimes she needs a second hero with her level 3 to hold on against the human. The question is Chaemiko going to stick with 1 base, or is he going to go for a tier 2 expansion?
Yeah, we see this well against Night Elf in Europe sometimes. But I don't know, you play into Dryads. There's a tier 3 tech as well, of course, so you might have the time to fit this in. I don't know if that's the way to go, though. We go Rifle Casters. We found a Pendant of Energy. We get very close to level 3, and we get Mercs, so that's okay. On the other side, rushing tier 3, going 1-2 lores, but a little delayed. And so far, no second hero.
Is this skill icon clap or bash? It's clap, right?
With what? With both. Ah, oh no, it's clap. Yeah, it's clap.
Yeah. I like that. I like myself some clap. And Chaemiko's just... He's playing AM second. MK, AM, rifles.
Yeah. There could also be a Demon Hunter, of
A player's
course.
forces are
It's
under
kind of hard
attack.
to play him against a Blood Mage, which would be a possibility, as Colorful doesn't know what his opponent is playing. Yeah, as I said, like, lots of possibilities here. So can he find some kills? He's positioning himself a little more aggressively on the map again after falling down a bit or falling back a little. And if he doesn't find his opponent here, he can just easily creep it with Footman, so I guess that's fine, especially with Clap.
It is the perfect time to go towards this camp because Heal Scroll becomes available at daytime, which is going to be just a few seconds away. And not having that for Colorful against Clap could be painful.
Yeah. Also, of course, there could be Fan of Knives. Actually, there is Fan of Knives.
Are under attack.
No blink against the Mountain King. Okay.
Dude, this MK first, I like it more and more. Like, the issue with playing MK second is it's very hard to get him to level 4. And MK level 4, this is where he really starts to shine because Clap and Stormbolt both are strong. But if you play him first, level 4 is pretty reliable.
Dude, he called 6 militia.
Okay, I don't like that.
Is he? Oh, the Warden is about to see it.
Are under attack.
Moved back though. Engine of War buys a lot of time and space. And that's the Fan of Knives with an instant kill. Ooh, this looks like Colorful is ultra ready. Orb, Staff, Mercs. Adept upgrade is done as well. Power building a shop. Alright.
Yeah.
How's, like, what? Like, huh?
Yeah, Chaemiko, aren't your numbers too low? You have one rifleman. Uno.
Quad kill with the Fan of Knives. Level 4.6. Archmage is only level 1. With Blizzard, but we haven't seen it yet. Now we have
If
Roar.
this was an anime, there would be lots of question marks on top of my head.
Clap is nice. He got the shop up, so mana potions are available. Blizzard, but it rains on top of his own units. Triple kill there as well. Invo potion used very early on. These trades are just wonderful for Colorful. It's a level 5 war. This is so game. It's so game.
It's very game. You're right. You're right.
There's even a mana potion on this wall. Just waiting for the one more kill. That's the peasant. That's level 5. That's Fan. That's GG. Whoa. Yeah, how was this? You like the Mountain King more and more?
Yeah, if he just plays it more slowly, I think this can work. But what was this push? This
don't
was
know.
a push with 2 priests and 1 rifle. AM didn't have aura. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he was trying to kill him before Bear Master training,
Or
but
before Mountain Giants.
that didn't work.
I mean, before Mountain
Perhaps-
Giants, he had some more time even. Not that
Yeah,
rush.
perhaps he just overestimated Clap. He thought, "Oh, you're going Bears. I just clap you 3 times. GG, well played."
No way to overestimate Clap. It's always so good. But
Interesting.
yeah, like against these items, against Moonwells, against Reju, against Roar, against Mercs, and the Warden did get the levels before. She was level 4 already. He knows that there's level 2 Fan of Knives. And that's a 1-0 for Colorful. Pretty good year for Colorful so far. Thank you finally for the tier 1 sub. Every single support is of course appreciated while I'm eating my microphone. Yeah, it's very much appreciated. Thank you guys.
We have Concealed Hill coming up as the next map. The one map where humans know, okay, I won't have to worry about a warden. At least normally.
By the way, Colorful versus Human. Did you see that? There was a best of 9 series, not a best of 9 series. I got corrected by that yesterday. There was a 9 map series between
Against Sock, right?
against Sock, exactly. And it was a 9-0 for Sock.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I
Feels
saw that.
bad, man. Feels very bad, man. Map number 2. Waiting for one more player. And then And I felt
But-
like Colorful has no shot, really. Like, no, not really has no shot, but it's absolutely doable for Chaemiko, and then he plays weird like this. I don't know.
Yeah, the MK first, much like the Warden first isn't to be expected, the MK first certainly won't be either. This should be AM versus Keeper or Demon. Which camp does Colorful fall into? Is it the Keeper still, Foggy style, or is it Demon Hunter? I think the Keeper is just completely hopeless nowadays in this matchup. But we have seen it played victoriously as well by Foggy. And I think by Moon once or twice recently on this map. But Warden cannot be used. Ancient of War creeping is too hard. Leveling is too unreliable. Punishes can be too painful. This rules the Warden out as a first hero choice. Normally. Unless someone found an answer. I mean, with the Warden, we've always been like, she's absolutely unplayable on AZ. And suddenly she becomes meta on AZ. She's absolutely unplayable on Last Refuge, and suddenly she becomes playable on Last Refuge. Today, though, is not the day where we see the Warden played unconcealed. If someone's gonna show us, it's gonna be Loliot, of course.
He did against Lucifer, Michael.
Yeah, but
That wasn't this most serious series, but it feels like it's always like that. You try your new creep route in a fun game and you see, oh, it kind of works, and then you play it in more and more serious competition, and at one point people adapt and it becomes meta. Well, there was a time when he played Warden against Orc, which
Players' forces are under attack.
yeah, did not become the standard.
he was able to win a couple of games with that as well on Terranos.
Also on AZ.
I didn't see that one.
Against Lin. Oh, sick.
Oh.
So, Archmage versus Demon Hunter, no Mountain King opening this time.
Oh, nice Wisp Scout by Colorful.
Oh, yeah.
Sees this lab creep happening very early. If he detonates against the Watch Elemental, he's going to be level 2 Demon very quickly.
Here
And
we
boom.
go. Oh, boy. Demon Hunter is in now. Is it the colorful immolation build? Mana burn first. Shouldn't really be. No, it's evasion.
Alright, so far this punish though is not too painful. Chaemiko keeps all the units alive. Peasants aren't really in trouble. There's only a demon here to harass. He throws out a couple of burns. But the one of mana steal. AM still has some mana to use.
Yeah, kind of a nice item, right? Colorful is pretty much the only Night Elf player who still goes for immolation. Last time I saw him try this, he fell flat on his face.
One more burn.
Whoop.
Oh, he was 1 mana away from the element. That's annoying.
Great timing by Colorful. Continues to impress. The Yule Cup champion.
True.
Tier 2 on the way. Colorful a little faster with this, and he gets quite some stuff done with only a demon. He's happy with having evasion, as long as his Archmage opponent doesn't have level 3. Now moves in with archers to distract even more, and that's good delay.
Dude, you
Forces are under
confused me so much with his Yule Cup champion. I was like, wait. It wasn't the most recent Yule Cup though. Am I
No.
crazy right now?
It was Yule Cup 3 against 1-0 when we were in Anaheim.
Correct. With the boots here, at least 140 is going to be falling, but the demon is still far away from level 3. The big issue for Night Elf on this map. How the hell did you get level 3? Very hard to do indeed.
Archer safe to the back. And the militia creep this normal camp up after not starting with it, but with the lab. Wait.
I'm going for his own pair of boots.
Remo, I know we had this discussion a billion times, but where's the Hunter Soul?
Here it
Oh,
is.
there.
Coming now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's going to be a fast tier 3 tech then.
Mm-hmm.
But AM hits level 3. Dude, if he cancels the Hunter's Hold now.
He has the mana. Needs to detonate, but I don't think it's enough. Wisp is distracting. It's nighttime. Does he not see the Hunter's Hold, or does he prioritize Wisps?
I'm not sure.
He has to see it now. But is it enough? Archmage is not in this push anymore.
Alright, bit of a panic time here now for Colorful. Gonna get one footy at least. Pew pew pew.
One shot, one kill.
Demon gets it in the end. These footies honestly so far haven't done that much. They got like what? One wisp?
Yeah, I feel like this is underused. If you see the tier 1.5 tech building in production, I think it's always worth the trying to kill it. Always.
He definitely didn't see it for a while because he went for the wisp in the corner there first, and there it was still hidden in nighttime vision. And this is just not something you expect. Like, the tech is basically done. You don't think, oh, I can cancel the Hunter's Hold. So this is not something you look for. Quick tier 3 tech here by Colorful. And will finally be getting his level 3 on the Demon. Naga comes in. Will assist. What's the second hero for Chaemiko? It is the Blood Mage.
Yeah, now it's too late, of course. But he continues to kill some wisps. That could hurt a potential Mountain Giant transition later. If he's losing lumber now, upgrades for Mountain Giants are absolutely required. And they cost quite some lumber.
Yeah, he's really focusing heavily on these wisps. Also bringing the footies back in again, which exposes them to danger, obviously. How low is the lumber? It's
okay.
Kind of low.
Yeah, it's okay. I see he has the tier 3 queued already. Lures are set up as well. And he's still at 150.
He only has 2 wisps left on lumber now. 3 wisps. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
Can buy a shredder.
Yeah, that might be the best idea.
Players' forces are under attack.
I mean, he's at 27 supply. He can afford it, I think.
Doesn't creep with the Ancient of War. Instead, he brings the Ancient of War back quicker for reinforced defenses or for defenses.
He can creep with illusions, and he has the shredder to help him now, so it's fine.
Big invul for the demon. That's nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 illusions pass in the middle. Nice.
Oh, Chaemiko creeping the natural. Looking to go for a tier 2 expansion with a Blood Mage. Wow. I may never have seen this yet. Normally, Blood Mage always means the 50 supply push. 55, perhaps.
Okay, I thought the lumber would be an issue for the bear tech, but it's already an issue for the mountain giant tech, but it's already an issue for the bear tech, as he only now has adept training. So master is delayed, and Chaemiko finds a nice timing for this expo. Struggles a little bit with resources.
This would have been a big scout, but the footy takes out the wisp, and Colorful so far doesn't know there's an expansion up there. Colorful is probably still all defense mode. When is he gonna find out about this expo? He has an illusion.
I mean, he sees the army movement. He will expect it.
Oh, Siphon kills illusions.
Yep, it does. And that's level 3 Blood Mage.
What a weird choice was that, by the way, by Blizzard. They're like, Siphon, you know, we could make it a little bit stronger. How could we make it stronger? How about it one-shots illusions?
I don't think it's on purpose.
But what kind of a weird spaghetti code do you have to have so that, by accident, this spell of all spells one-shots illusions? I think it's intentional, actually. Same for Hex. But who knows?
Alright. Distraction push behind this expansion. It's already quite powerful with 2 water elementals. Also a sword. to slow down the Demon Hunter, who has boots, and there's a bit of dispel, so that's fine, and Reju. So Colorful might be able to hold this with a 38 supply. But every second is helpful for Chaemiko.
One single target on the Fog Lightning there. That didn't do too much.
Good point by Lurchi, by the way. Wouldn't Siphon be even stronger if you could Siphon Illusions to get the mana from it?
No. Absolutely not. It's much more valuable to take him out instantly. Yeah, these bears having a hard time to connect. There's plenty of banish still left on this Blood Mage as well. Once again, the AM Blood Mage push is looking really strong. Chaemiko is not trying to game with it, not trying to win the game with it outright, but is expanding behind, and that is looking very successful. This map continues to be a very hard one for Night Elf indeed. Even if Colorful holds here, which he will, he's gonna have to fight against a superior economy. Starting right now.
Yeah, and the army is still so strong. Its mana is quite low, but he can retreat, and with a Blood Mage Archmage combo, mana will never be an issue. You know, it would be funny though if you have a Wand of Illusion on a Blood Mage with full mana, then you pop 3 illusions and siphon all of them. All of a sudden you have like 1.2k mana. No?
What you gonna do with all that mana on you? Banish?
Spam the Flame Strikes.
Flame Strike? Cooldown is pretty long on Flame Strike though, right? Isn't it? It looks like Colorful now knows about the expo up here. But of course, Chaemiko is trying to distract from it as best as he can. I like the late Dryad being teched in for a bit of slow control. Colorful gets to the shop. No heal scroll here for him anymore, but an invul. And Colorful is kind of fighting his way back over here.
Bears pretty strong. They don't even need the +2 damage. Rifleman being picked up. The piercing damage is missing in this fight. So, like, one sword can't control everything.
Bears is starting to drop really low now, though. One staff can be used, but now no more staffs ready. Oh, I like the roar coming in by the bear in case he dies. That's pretty cool. Colorful, dude. What a player, I'm telling you. Everything's out of mana, dude. Everything is out of mana.
And that's where the Demon Hunter shines. No control, no slow. Oh, that was a slow. That was important. Could detonate against it. Naga and Demon, like this low mana situation, they're the heroes. They're the carries. But need an invul, need some healing. There's no TP. There's only a stab. Okay, there is a TP, but not on the Demon.
Looking for more kills. Miss micro on the archers here a little bit. Loses one of them. Has to TP out now. This was a pretty damn good fight by Colorful, but there is an expansion.
Yeah, it's not even that protected. Do we have a tech behind it? No. Only
Dryad. That was a shredder. Colorful didn't really bring the shredder, did he? He was chilling at the fountain.
Yep. So he's pushing into upkeep now. 50 supply and counting. There's a second Sanctum coming because he can't find a way to spend all his gold. Floating in 1,000 at 51 supply. Thought would be so triggered.
So Colorful, what to do next? Oh, he's going for Zeppelin drops. I like that. Zeppelin drop in the main, Archer, Dryad, Harass at the expo. Yeah, that's smart.
So fast. This is a move that I would expect from Lawlight, not really from Colorful. But it feels like he's Mega Man at the moment. Picking off skills of his opponent that he defeated.
Mega Man Super Fighting Robot. Remember that song?
No, but we should play that once we see the next level 6 Tinker.
So bear drop into the main, instant TP forced. Oh, Colorful, if you don't TP yourself, this is gonna be dangerous. Wait a minute. Is he stuck here? He has to TP out. Dryad's coming towards the expo a little bit late. There's one rifle here.
Yeah, I like that. There's no towers, but the one rifle. He will die, but it's distraction. The economy is running and running and running. And still no MGs. And Remo Ultra Vision only now.
Only now. It's like the typical Night Elf thing that we saw from Soen earlier. Night Elf's not valuing Ultra Vision highly enough, like Orcs don't value speed scrolls highly enough. It's 50-50, guys. It's so cheap. And I next staff on the Demon Hunter. So now he can just abuse this Zeppelin even more and the staff mobility.
Well, there's a big Congo line for Chaemiko. Heal scrolls. Oh, only one. No TP.
Yeah, Colorful. Probably not ready to fight right now, but Chaemiko is forcing the fight.
67 supply. And breakers. And Invis as well. And there's a tower coming up in the main. I don't know if Colorful is back in time.
He doesn't even have a TP. Does have staffs, yes, but no TP.
Well, he can staff the Zeppelin and then portal.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a TP. Oh, but yeah, there's still a lot of stuff missing then.
Can't fit everything in, that's true. Alright, staff's back. The Zeppelin now. Quite a few buildings have fallen already. Especially the shop matters.
A player's forces are under attack.
3 Sorks, full mana, 3 priests, bunch of rifles, 3 breakers. Looks like a good army here by Chaemiko. And level 4 AM. Oh, that feels good.
And Colorful being supply stuck now is a big issue. You can only queue some attack upgrades. Where's the next one? Well, there we go. And Chaemiko occupying the shop, getting level 4, second heal scroll. More units streaming in. 71 supply. This is where the human gets really dangerous. Thank you, Cortega, for the 5-month resub. Greetings, guys. Stay healthy and have fun these days. Love your work. Thank you so much. And yeah, we are.
Invis Blood Mage in the front line. What's the plan here? Siphon comes in, pops it with the anti-magic. Bears, of course, slowed everywhere. We see a couple of Dispels coming out as well, but way too much slow to handle with just the Dryad Dispel.
I'd love to see Blizzard now. There are quite some Dryads for Dispels, so Blizzard would be pretty big on these Bears now, especially once you have the Breaker lineup and you can't damage your own units with them creating the space.
Colorful is having a decent fight over here, isn't he? There's one heal scroll still left. Ah, that was the first one used, actually. But now the banish is coming in over and over. But dude, the Blood Mage, he's too low mana. He can't banish everything anymore.
Yeah, again, the low mana situation. Demon Hunter and Naga shine, but Colorful is about to lose a lot now.
Yep.
Bear, Dryad, triple kill. These rifles are having a field day now. There's still a lot of breakers. The Rejo doesn't work. And another one. Level 4 Blood Mage. Lado, thank you for the sub. How does
if there was like 1 MG in the mix there, that could have looked very different.
Thank you, Lado, for the 5-month resub. How does it feel to see these bears almost extinct? +2 bear damage, please.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 bears missing in this attack. Oh, Sword, cast yourself invis. Cast yourself invis.
Wait, can you cast yourself invis?
Ah, no, you can. Only another one. You can cast, like, with 2 Sorks, you can cast both invis, though.
Yes. I've seen that.
Bears are creeping desperately, hoping for level 5 and beyond, but I think it's hopeless, isn't it?
Forces are under attack.
It's looking pretty hopeless. Base is getting taken out bit by bit.
That's what the humans do, destroying all the nature.
Brutal. Don't you think one of those Sorks might be a little Greta Thunberg?
Stop it,
no,
guys!
Stop it! The trees!
I think the Archmage will put her in place.
He's like, we need a strong economy.
Yeah, I think this Archmage, like, look at him. He's so grim. He's a pretty big authority in the caster world.
And he
so.
thinks he's cool with his Latin. Unglorious, the starless banar, or whatever he says. And everything's dying.
Yeah.
Colorful, no chance anymore. This game, GG.
Yeah.
And Chaemiko wins his map.
Another game 3 coming up after Pink was challenging Soin and brought the series to full distance. Colorful is doing the same.
What's the last map now, I wonder? Terranus or AZ are the likely ones, right? No, AZ is probably vetoed. Never mind. Terranus or Northern Isles.
I would say Northern Isles then. Amazonia.
Wow, not vetoed. Okay.
Okay, so vetoing Terranus and Northern Isles over it. Wait, what? Ah. Thought for a second my lobby disappeared, but...
This used to be considered an unplayable Warden map. Those times have changed, but not every Night Elf likes to play Warden here. It was actually Law Lyot playing Demon Hunter here as well, right? Which was so weird.
Yeah, I think... I mean, there's a lot of pushes recently. With the Blood Mage especially. This early tier 2. And if you play Warden, it's hard to reach level 3. You can't really guarantee it. There's no 100% creep route that gives it to you. And with level 2 Warden, it's so hard to hold this tower push.
So what hero do you expect?
Demon Hunter.
I'm expecting a Warden, dude. I think the way my boy Colorful is thinking, whenever a Warden is somewhat playable, I'm going to play the goddamn Warden.
Not sure. I guess he's torn. But I mean, if there's a Blood Mage push at early tier 2, you're not level 3, you're facing Siphon, what do you do?
I think also on this map, and just against Warden first, is humans oftentimes feel really tempted to go Alchemist second, to go Heal Spray. And I think this is a massive trap. Yeah, Alchemist is good in the early mid game, but he's so much worse than MK and Blood Mage, both late game. So this is pretty interesting. This is going to tell us a lot about how these players feel in this matchup with the hero choices specifically. Neo is expecting a demon. I'm expecting a Warden. Ready to put a Turmboy on this?
Absolutely. Let's go into game number 3.
If he plays Keeper here, everyone in chat gets a Turmboy. But
okay, Remo wasting our hard-earned esports money.
It's only probably like $100.
I was about to say like 2,200 Turmboy is definitely affordable. So Chaemiko bottom left with the momentum on his side against what? A Demon Hunter? A Warden? A Keeper?
I'm giving my bro power to Colorful right now. Buddy, I believed in you way before everybody else.
That's
Come on.
true. I
Do
made
it.
fun of him.
Do it.
Well, you believe.
Fuck.
Turmboy for me.
Shit.
So we're at 3 now, right? For you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I thought it was going to be Warden. I really did.
I know. That's why you said I think it will be a Warden. But no, I know your boy better than you do. On the other
Don't stop lying.
side. On the other side, we have an Archmage. No surprise there as well. The only question here is, how aggressive is Chaemiko? Or, like, is he playing the normal tier 2 stuff? Is he expanding? And if he's expanding, is Colorful playing Immolation?
Forces are under attack.
I really don't understand humans nowadays who go for fast expansion against Night Elf anymore. When your tier 2 tech is so strong, why don't you just go tier 2 tech quickly? And if you want to expand, you can still expand on tier 2. I feel like fast expo is an unnecessary risk. It also gives Night Elf 2-base options, which normally you don't want to give them. But some humans still like fast expanding, I am aware.
You know what Colorful likes? A claw plus 6 and a tome of agility. That is plus 7 damage. Right away.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
It's pretty nice. Oh, and Colorful's trying to go for the Merc pull.
But
Wait,
it's
is this
scouted
working?
by Chaemiko.
Oh, nice side step. Okay, early Shadow Priest. After the Dispel from the Shadow Priest got nerfed, we saw this less and less. Whereas in the past, we saw it all the time.
And
now Nidavells are going back to it.
Chaemiko's building more and more peasants. He's at 5-9. I think this is an expansion, bro.
The
Wow.
town is under siege.
He's actually expanding.
Colorful has not spent his second... Okay, now he did. Man, I'm hyping up the simulation too much.
Players' forces
I think he gave up on it after being killed by using it.
Killed! This is a late expo, though. Is he intentionally waiting for nighttime so that perhaps he's not going to be seen?
I think at this point it's very obvious.
Demon took quite a bit of damage already, that matters. One wisp comes in for the detonate. What if there was 1 or 2 more wisps here? Wouldn't this be a complete disaster? Oh, wait, oh, that's a lot of militia though.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess this should work out no matter what.
So, how good is Colorful with these last hits? Footman taken out. Chaemiko tries to deny a little too early. What, no kills yet?
Really good saves by Chaemiko, like perfect pullbacks on the footies.
Going for the rock golem, but big mana potion for Chaemiko as well. Might even be a surround or block or something. Damn, that was a strong creep. I mean, of course, lots of militia, but it was a good damage demon hunter, and he didn't get too much at all.
Yeah, got some kills, got some experience. It is a late expo though. So what's the second hero here for Colorful? Gonna be. It's almost ready. Less than a minute away. Good moon juice here. Demon is healthy once again. He is 3 footy kills away from level 3. Water elementals replace footy kills in that scenario.
Nice time.
Only 3 archers, by the way. He stopped at 3. He has a 4th one actually, hiding low HP on the map. Archers are just having to run away. Awkward.
Pretty strong post-expansion push by Chaemiko. Yes, losing HP, but that's all he does.
Yeah,
Maybe it
Colorful
was a
needs the
little
second
too
hero
early
really
to
badly.
delay the lures, but I mean, it's delayed anyway due to the Hunter's Hall. Now Colorful with the Shredder that will help in the defense, and it's a Naga. Finally some kills.
Yeah. With the Naga, I should be able to secure his main. Definitely want to lose this Shredder, which he shouldn't.
Archmage with boots and dust to haunt these archers even more. But why is the Shredder so busy?
Players' forces are under attack.
He was just walking away from the footies and the water elemental. So here come the lures now. Question that I always ask myself, as a caster and as a player. Can counter expansion be good?
What's your answer?
No, I'm not sure. I don't have an answer here.
I think you're too reliant on tier 3. You have to rush it as fast as possible. I think you have to get an advantage with Naga Dryad, then rush tier 3, and then
I mean, you
push.
could try to do Zeppelin drop abuse. This map is really good for that. Couple of Dryads in the main with a Zeppelin, Demon and Naga at the expansion, something like that. But yeah, normally tier 3 is what you want.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, Chaemiko comes in with a dust, takes out an archer, slows down the creeping. Demon still not level 3, not even very close either.
Nice save from the Shadow Priest here. His footman might die as well. Archer could block. Okay, tier 3 on the way, double lore as well. More towers, rifleman, tier 2. Chaemiko pulling all the right strings.
Alright. If he had played Naga first, Warden first, Neo, he could rush level 5 Warden now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
It's really
it's
good
still
stuff to play
okay.
by Chaemiko, by the way. Coming in over and over, being annoying, slowing Colorful down.
Big last hit. Circlet and Fork Lightning available. That should be a lot more for he's dying. Can he finally get the Shadow Priest? Man, the survival skills of this Shadow Priest. He survived so many miserable times during the push, during the defense. Always hurt. But he takes one bath and then he's fine
Player's
again.
forces are under attack.
A true hero. I would sacrifice him to the creeps right now if I was Colorful. He's like, yep. You're bad now.
Wow. That's such a... How are you so
No
rude?
honor amongst thieves, Neo.
Can you just retire him and put him in the base or something?
Ooh, that's a lot of damage on this Naga. Oh, the Chaemiko blocks, though. Easy. Saves the Naga. He's taking up 2 supply, dude. He's eating my food away.
He saved your early game. Have some respect for the veterans.
Yeah, and now he's useless, and now we're gonna want to get rid of him. Like the governments want to do with people going to retirement.
I'm really glad you're not working with the elder people. Oh. Look at Colorful's gold mine.
Oh. It's just happened, though. He hasn't been on 4 for too long.
It's already 300 gold.
Player's forces are under
Yeah?
attack.
When did this happen? Oh, man.
That's so
That feels bad.
bad. Sheik, if he's watching, he's like, oh god, I'm not the only one. Thanks. Chaemiko is now all the time in the world. He is almost ready. He's going workshop even. Mass casters and rifles
A
and then
player's
mortars.
forces are under attack.
Maybe even one gyro to scout for the before mentioned Zeppelin drops.
Yeah, this game is looking grand for Chaemiko. Is that Wisp coming for the Expo? This would be a truly late counter expansion. If Colorful can force a fight now, though, and can keep on diminishing the numbers before Chaemiko gets to his deadly 70, this might perhaps even still be doable.
Four wisps. Nice retreat though.
4 Wisps. You think he's gonna realize it at some point?
Not if he has this expo. Like, then you won't notice a wisp. If it's like 10, I don't know. He should already.
Yeah. I have that so often. I'm like, dude, I'm so broke. Do I have only 4 acolytes? What's happening? But it's always 5.
This is a weird timing. He's building
this
his
is good by
expansion.
Yeah, this is good. Like, also, he knows Chaemiko doesn't have his big army yet. And this is the way he can find kills, where he can find experience. Like, these water elementals, especially if you have Dryads, tons of experience. But now we have Breakers, so now no more easy reju. Oh, and a beautiful Chaemiko Classics around.
There's a staff, but now there's no staff for this Demon Hunter. Can the Naga reach? There's no boots.
Knight of Army so slow. Lado, how about some more movement speed for the bears? Still gonna die. Oh, not gonna die? Oh, the bear actually gets away. Amazing.
The archer sacrificed her life for it. For the greater good. Expo
She's a
was
hero.
harassed and scouted. So, Chaemiko, 67 supply. Creating a little more vision here. Super low lumber. Water's coming. More Sorks, more priests. But one more round of production. Chaemiko's waiting for that. And spends his gold on items. I like the way he plays. Still 4 wisps, by the way. Now 700 gold.
How is it, by the way, that if a tree has 75 HP, that one mortar shot kills it?
Mortars do extra damage to tree armor.
To tree armor? Because they have the lumberjack weapon type?
Absolutely.
I see. Big push by Chaemiko. 80 supply, tier 2 mass, thrown into the breach. You still have to buy that game.
I bought it yesterday.
Nice.
Yes,
Did you play it yet?
Yes, but I'm so bad at it.
It takes a while to get used to. But it's really, really good. Believe.
A town is under siege.
So, 58. The numbers spell disaster for Colorful. Oh, this Naga is running in a little head strong. Head first. TP to reposition. That's kind of awkward.
Yeah. There's no shop here in the back. There's no moonwalls at this expansion. And again, this aggressive shop to buy some time. Shredder comes in, immediately taken care of. Same goes for the Ancient of War as the mortar teams are cutting it down with their extra damage to tree armor. Shredder does a decent job, but is slowed. Chaemiko is moving these riflemen back so they're not in range. It's such a great fight with the Korean.
Just so much human stuff. Once again, the old Night Elf problem. You just don't have enough DPS. Everything's melee. That does damage, and that all is getting slowed down. The sorceresses, the real carries of this fight. And everything's just dying.
Yeah.
Did Chaemiko lose a unit? I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, that's rough.
Town is under siege.
Oh, that's rough for Colorful.
Players' forces are under
Game 1 started so nicely, but Chaemiko fought back on CH, now on AZ as well. Heal scroll saves the unit scene. 4-3, not about to die yet, but there's just nothing to work with anymore. Oh, a peasant died. 2. GG. Chaemiko vs. Soen, an all-Korean final and an all-Chinese game for third in Colorful versus Pink.
All right. 2 more matches. 1 best of 3. 1 best of 5. Looking forward to it.
Exactly. Little break, and then we have the game for third. First, Night Elf versus Undead. Colorful. Can he at least claim the bronze medal? And what's the money? $85. Or will Pink get his first medal of his career? See you in a bit.